Hey guys, um, how's everybody doing? Of course, I'm not going to stay on long because, well, I never do, and I'm sure there's going to be some hopping strings tonight. But I've been thinking about something all day, and it's kind of a sensitive topic. So let me start off with saying, "Hey, Science Girl," to Wanda, Samara, Puss in Boots, West Haven, Carla Ray, Dog Mom, Stassi, Ava, Honor Rose, Strangely Beautiful, Samara, Margie Jones. Let me just say, okay, this has been picking at my brain all day. And it's like I said, this is kind of a sensitive topic. So if it gets too sensitive for you, please feel free to step away. Or you can come up on the panel and try to explain this to me. Okay. So I hear this morning that, and this is no lie, that Hasbro has come up with the idea of reassigning the gender of Mr. Potato Head. Okay. We're, am I crazy? I know probably for even allowing my head to go here, but we're reassigning the gender of Mr. Potato Head. Okay. First of all, Stassi says I went on. Mr. Potato Head has no genitalia. Okay. He is a plastic potato. And there's also, yes, this is what's been picking at my brain. See, sometimes I have to entertain myself. There's also a Mrs. Potato Head. Okay. And hey, Rebel Rose. Hey, Ash. Hey, 420. Hey, G Matu. And all the parts are interchangeable. So there's no longer going to be a Mr. Potato Head. It's just going to be Potato Head. I'm totally stumped with this. I'm totally. Stassi, are you going to porn me? Because I don't. Okay. And I know I keep stopping, but it keeps going through my mind. Wait a minute. If you want Mr. Potato Head to be a girl, all you got to do is put Mrs. Potato Head's eyes and lips and I'm not in the world we're living in. We're in the middle of a world pandemic, a world that is ridden with racism and uh, addiction. And I'm really living in a world where we're worried about a plastic freaking potato that has no genitalia, keep in mind. Stop animal cruelty. I don't know. Yes, potatoes are non-binary. Yes, Shauna. Yes. No, I said, are you going to troll me? I didn't say, are you going to be boring? I'm, I swear, I have been laying in my bed today because it's a yucky, rainy day, although the temperatures have risen quite a bit. And I've been thinking, not really paying much attention. I haven't watched much YouTube because I'm kind of bored with it. But I've been laying here thinking, since I've heard the news that we're going to do gender reassignment of Mr. Potato Head. Congratulations, Hasbro. Thank you, Cafe Gaming. Can anybody explain to me, Aaron? No, let me look. I hate StreamYard chat. That is a little too much. They have a family to choose from. People are crazy, and I've been cross-dressing Mr. Potato Head forever. Come on, if you're lying if you have, and it's not that serious. It's exactly. Mr. Potato Head could be Mrs. Potato Head anytime you wanted them to. And there were even little potatoes. When, they even made little potatoes so you could have a potato family. I mean, if you want Mr. Potato Head to have a man's haircut and a woman's lips and eyelashes, you can do that. I'm the original Enlightened Cafe. Really? I'll check that out. Yes, there is a Mrs. Potato Head. Yes, they had baby potatoes. You could have a whole family of potato heads. Hey, British Chippy. I don't know, Ash. But I was thinking, wait a minute. Does Mr. Potato Head have genitalia? And he doesn't. He's just a plastic potato down there. And so is Mrs. Potato Head. So what is Hasbro thinking? I'm telling y'all, I'm just totally amazed. I mean, I know it doesn't take much to make my brain wander, but yeah, there's both smooth. You're right, Weasel. There's no genitalia down there. So yes, Ash. Yes, mine too. So they're just getting rid of Mr. Potato Head. And from now on, it will just be, hey, Caleb, Potato Head. But I guess on the bright side, you're going to get more. You always lost the ears. I know, Kiki. But the good thing was, if you lost one of his ears, you could just go get one of hers. But I guess on the good side of things, if you buy just Potato Head, now you'll get more parts. I'm just I'm sorry, guys. You gotta when I heard it, I thought for a minute, I thought, did I hear that right? And then I even had to look up a Mr. Potato Head to see if he had genitalia. Yes. I was in a potato porn site, okay? Science girl, who are they gonna do it with? Even Barbie is smooth down there. And I don't think Ken has anything going on down there either. I don't know, Skazi. Yeah, you could do anything. Yes, Samara, I had to look up potato porn today because I was not sure if Mr. Potato Head had genitalia or not. So I had to go and look at it. And he does not. It's smooth as a baby's butt. There's nothing down there. Ken has a bulge. Really? Oh God, now I'm gonna have to go into Ken doll porn. I hope they never ever subpoena my electronics. because the shit they would see. That will be very confusing in Toy Story films. And stop animal cruelty, I don't know. I mean, they're a couple. And if you wanted to have a gay couple, you just get two Mr. Potato Heads or two Mrs. Potato Heads. Barbie does have some boobs. You're right, Caslin. I guess you're just going to get more parts. Hey, beautiful soul. I guess now when you buy Potato Head, and I'm sorry, I just don't think that I can ever quit calling him Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, you don't hear me crying. They don't have a Barbie with a hernia. Really? Jazz Jennings, really? Thank you, Just Angel. It's just a crazy, crazy world, isn't it? With everything that's going on. And you know what I would have thought they would have thought of first? Instead of, because they have interchangeable parts, I thought they would have made like biracial potatoes. Do they have those? Do they have black Mr. Potato Head? I mean, to me, that seems more educational to our children. See, well, that's true. They are tinted brown, but I mean, potatoes are only one race. Well, who would have thunk there was potatoes were more than I don't know. I'm just like I said, I'm flabbergasted with this. I have 162 people in here talking about Potato Head, but I can't help it. They're brown. They would have to be like red potato, yellow potato, one potato, two potato, three potato, four. Remember that? That's how you counted out who was going to go first. Remember they flipped their shit when Barbie got knocked up? Barbie got pregnant? Oh, yeah, I remember that. I thought that was her little sister, that other little Barbie. Yes, hot potato. Remember that's how we figured out. Hot potato is where you pass the potato around until the music stopped or whatever. It was one potato, two potato, three potato, four, five potato, six potato, seven potato, more. Whoever more landed on was out or in. I don't remember. Okay, this is taking me places I don't need to go. We have to stay on topic. And the topic is Mr. Potato Head is no longer. It is now just Potato Head. So we must all be conscious of how we address the plastic potato that we've all grown to love. Hey, Abiel. Stop the madness. I agree, Abiel. Is there not enough going on now? You got to take Mr. Potato Head away from us. When you already have a Mrs. and Mrs.'s lips fits Mr. Lips and Mrs. Eyebrows, Mr. Eyebrows fits Mrs. Eyebrows. You can make them whatever you want them. Why are we doing this? I hate change. I know I'll never get used to just potato head. Ash's Barbies were sluts. Well, what do you get for Christmas? Potato Head. Not Mr. Potato Head, that sounds really cool. Or Mrs. Potato Head, that sounds really cool. But just, Potato Head. It's just killing me. It's just blowing me away that this is something that we have to deal with everything going on in the world. We have to stress over a plastic potato who has no genitalia whatsoever, anyways. And I'm sure it's not stressful for a lot of people. But I think I told you all the story not too long ago where I had to go see a psych doctor for my disability. And when I walked in, the first thing I noticed was a giant Mr. Potato Head in the corner, like almost like life size. I would say like a 2 year old, 3 year old kid. Big, tall Mr. Potato Head. And there were also parts there to make it Mrs. Potato Head if you chose to. I didn't play with it. I wanted to. Actually, there was questions he was asking me to remember, and I couldn't remember because I was so fascinated with the size of this Mr. Potato Head. I'd never seen one that big. I mean, I couldn't even remember the words. He was asking me to remember 3 words, and I could only remember 2 because I was like really wanting to play with that Mr. Potato Head. And I told him so. I would really like to play with that Mr. Potato Head. And you would have think he would have just cut me a check right there on the spot, but it didn't happen. So yeah, been laying around today just basically hey Sandy, probably not, Samara, but there should be from stud to spud. Like I said, it doesn't take much to make the cogs in my head turn slowly. But I'm literally laying here today going, I can't believe with everything that's going on in the world that we're gonna just throw out Mr. Potato Head and just call them potato heads. I know Barbie never ages. See, that's age. That's age discrimination. I don't, if they didn't have interchangeable parts, I'd be like, all right, I kind of see where you're going with this, Hasbro. How is my son? Well, he's been better. We'll put it that way. Right now, I'm more worried about my dog. She is a freaking mess again. Like her skin is just peeling off. But I don't want to stress over that right now because I'm really kind of stressed over the fact that, hey, Angel, my son built with elbows in the doctor's office one day. He held it up and said, look, Ma, it's Trump's wall. Oh, with Legos. I know she is a poor pup, Caleb. I mean, it's just her skin is just coming off in giant flakes and she's itchy and I don't know. They're gonna have to figure out what's causing this skin to do this. I mean, up until she hit 11, 10 or 11, never had any problems out of this dog. Never any ear infections, skin infections, nothing. She got groomed every 5 to 6 weeks. Everything was hunky dory. Now she's like her human. She's falling apart at the seams, just like me. They changed their mind, Ogalancy? Yeah, I did that, Angel. I don't think it's her food, Samara, because I haven't changed it. Ogalancy's saying that Hasbro has changed their mind. Yes, Science Girl. I greased her up one day, so because she's a Shih Tzu, so she has kind of long fur. I greased her up, and it's just so gross. I would take a picture and show y'all, but it's just really gross. Wait a minute. Breaking news. Okalancy is saying that Hasbro has changed their mind. So I have spent my entire day stressing over the fact that there will no longer be a Mr. Potato Head. And now the nerve for them to come out and say, psych, the potatoes rebelled. Yes. Well, you all made my night because I can continue to carry on calling Mr. Potato Head Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head Mrs. Potato Head. And if you want to combine the two, then just Potato Head. Yeah, I put it on her food too, Pug. She won't eat it. Whatever's going on with her is yes, yes. Look, we've changed. We've made a dent in society. We've changed the world again. They do have potato babies. You can have a whole potato family, Angel. Or they used to have little potatoes. BBC says it's going ahead as Potato Head. Oh my God. Now I'm really confused. I guess time will tell. That would be cute, Margie, calling the little ones tots. That's cute, Margie. Yeah, you could have a whole potato family. I'm pretty sure there were potato babies. Or maybe they were just littler Mr. and Mrs. Potato Heads. Because, I mean, the one I saw was giant, though. I mean, I really wanted to play with that. Yeah, tater tots. How cute. Little taters. Little taters. We will not give up, British. Mr. Potato Head will remain. And Mrs. Potato Head will remain. And if you want to mix them, you can just call it Potato Head. Now, I'm putting my foot down on this. This is, at some point, we have to stand up as a free world. I don't know. You got a joke for us, Caslin? Oh, really, Kiki? See, I'm so confused. Is it going to say Mr. and Mrs.? He got baked. I should have guessed that, Caslin, but hello, Shauna. Either way, a lot of our rights are being stripped from us, and I'll be damned if they're going to take Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head from us and just call them potato heads. How boring. Yes, the time is now to take a stand. Do not rush the Capitol. I'm not asking for, please, people, do not rush the Capitol, okay? We can do this in a in a calm, rational manner. I refuse to conform also. I don't care what you make your potato. When you get the parts, You make it whatever you want. If you want Mr. Potato with long eyelashes and big luscious lips, that is your prerogative. But by God, we are keeping Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. That's all there is to it. I'm not surrendering. Been stuck in a house for a year now, and they want to throw something like this our way? Are you kidding me? This could push the earth off of its axles. This could change the rotation of the earth as we know it. And I'm not going to conform. It's not going to happen. Mama Dukes loves potato soup. Oh, Mama Dukes, no, no. Well, you don't care what gender the potato is in, then do you? I mean, when you're making potato soup, do you make Mr. Potato Soup or do you make Mrs. Potato Soup? You're welcome, Just Kim. I think we all need to laugh. I really do think we all need to laugh. And I'm kidding when I said I laid here all day thinking about this. I like fried potato balls too. Oh no, fried potato balls. Now, if they wanted to put those on Mrs. Potato Head, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. No problem. You want to put fried potato balls on Mrs. Potato Head? That's go for it. If you want to put them on Mr. Potato Head, I don't care. But I really thought I would just come live and bullshit for a bit because things on here are just getting way too serious. Way, way too serious. Shit, I just realized I gotta change my name. I'm British. Why British? I'm a tater killer. Yep, you're gonna be known. You're gonna be talked about everywhere. Call those croquettes. No, I call croquettes or salmon patties. I mean, where you take salmon and crackers and uh, patty them up and roll them in cracker and put them in a little grease and deep fry 'em. I love potatoes in all shapes and forms. I do not think there is a way to screw up a potato. I don't. I don't think there's anything you can do to a potato to make it bad. I will say my least favorite potato, yes, salmon cakes. I call them salmon patties. My mom called them salmon croquettes. I guess she thought she was fancy. But my least favorite potato is not cheesy potatoes, but au gratin, those ones with the white cheese. That is my least favorite. And I do not like a potato that you buy in a box and add water and it swells up and becomes a potato. No, I'm not buying it. If you can't take the time to peel a potato and make it what it should be, whether you're frying it, mashing it, whatever, then you're just trifling. And I love music roots. Yeah, I love music roots. What's music roots? Use pork rinds instead of breadcrumbs. I would use crackers. Girl, I grew up in the hood. Yeah, I don't think you can screw up a potato. I really can't think of anything you can do to a potato other than trying to reassign its gender. Now you're messing with it. I don't care what you do to a potato. Potatoes are great. But do not fuck with Mr. Potato Head. Do not mess with Mrs. Potato Head. Ban Nathaniel. Nathaniel must go. Thank you, Pepper. A lot of things have been done with potatoes. Remember in science class when you made a battery using a freaking potato? Please, Lee. Lee's going to hug a potato. Everyone should hug a potato right now, regardless of their gender, regardless of whether they're wearing lipstick or a mustache. Just love your potato. Yes, Remy. You're pretty late, your main girl. You're going to have to watch it on playback. But when I said I laid awake all day today, stressing over Mr. Potato Head, I really didn't. Yeah, it did like I really did go and look to see if he had genitalia. I really did do that. Potato lives do matter to Wanda. But I knew he didn't. I could picture it in my mind. But I went to potato porn. He does not have genitalia. So there is no reason to be, hey, Mac 11, there is no reason to be reassigning his gender because you can also make Mr. Potato Head Mrs. Potato Head if that's what you choose. So this just came up saying my battery was low, but it's plugged in. I used my computer cord the other day for a Bluetooth speaker I have. It's badass too. All of a sudden, I want a potato. I had a fish sandwich. So I just thought I would lighten the mood a little bit, guys. I didn't really want anything. Just wanted to see something spoken on around here other than scamming and swatting. And that's right. Potatoes do matter. And like I said, in the world we're living in, dude, you can't allow Crockett abuse. What's Crockett? Oh, what's Crockett? Croquet. Croquet? Are we saying croquet? Am I not reading this right? Because I don't want to allow any abuse, croquet or Crockett or potatoes. If there is a girl slinky dog, should their kids be? I remember slinky dogs. Yeah, I know, Science Girl. They are big down there. And probably made the real way, not the ghetto way that I grew up. But I love the ghetto salmon patties, which my mom called salmon croquettes because I guess she wanted it to sound funny or fancy. But like I said, I grew up ghetto poor, so I do too, main girl. I don't want to be in that elevator any longer either. Especially after I just watched that. I didn't think it was that good, that Celtic Hotel or whatever. I didn't think that was that great. It was cool seeing some YouTubers on there that we know. Ooh, potato and crawfish. Hmm. I thought it was pretty cool to see what's his name? Uh Lorden. And then what's her name? She's real big true crime are real good friends with John, I think. You liked it? I didn't really care for it. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Angel. I don't think she found her way into that tank like that on her own. The Cecil Hotel, Stephanie Harlow, yeah. So it's really good to see them on there, man. They got a lot of airtime too. That was really cool. You know, you're doing something right when you start getting a lot of airtime on documentaries like that. Lorden, yeah, Lorden Arts. That manager, she was a little cray cray, Samara. But she was, I don't know if it was my TV screen was dirty, but did she have dirt on her nose like all the way through the documentary? I was too lazy to get up and look on my TV screen. Yep, YouTubers are changing the Netflix world. You're right, Samara. It's just cool to see people that, I mean, I won't say that I know them. I don't know Stephanie. I don't know um, the other dude. What was it? Lorden. But, it's cool that, they're in close proximity of our trauma community. They're just actually true crime. Bye, Mama Duke. Take care. And love on a potato. Show a potato some love. John Lorden. Yes. See, I don't watch him. I have watched him in the past on certain things, but I'm not a regular. Oh, really, Brian? Well, I'm sure you got everything wrong. So, how about that? Just kidding, Brian. Not getting in a debate with you tonight. Has anyone watched The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia? I don't know, but that sounds like something you could skip to. The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. I love West Virginia. It's probably one of the friendliest states I've ever been in. Met a lot of good people when I lived in West Virginia. Bigfoot Tricity throw battery and a potato and turns a light on. Yes, I remember that. I remember that in science class. Oh, I'm gonna have to check it out, Science Girl. Oh yeah, I love West Virginia. I mean, I wasn't in the greatest part because I worked at the dog track right there, not far out of Charleston. But the hills of West Virginia, oh yeah, beautiful. Big gorge out there that's just too cool. We can put a trustee food or potato with the battery in terms the light on undoes science. Oh, Hound G want to check it out. Hey, True Seeker knows, didn't even see you. Well, they're giving, oh, Science Girl, they're giving family members a really hard time on YouTube. He is being harassed bad. Is that what they're known as on YouTube? Is the whites of West Virginia? Because I'll go defend them. Sick of people picking on people. Colorado's beautiful. My nephew, who's a doctor, and his soon-to-be wife, or I think they're engaged. She's a doctor too. They just moved out there. It's very suiting. It's very fitting for them because they're very outdoorsy people. I couldn't breathe in Colorado. I couldn't handle the altitude. Hell, I can barely breathe taking the trash cans to the curb. Amanda Knox. I knew she was innocent from jump. I never, ever, ever thought that girl was guilty. Zach and me, it's about two teenagers that find each other while in the cancer wing of the hospital. It's so touching. Ah, see y'all giving me ideas of things I can watch when I get bored of all the garbage. MTV did a documentary and it was also published on Netflix. He decided to start a YouTube channel and it's been hell for them from the start. Now I gotta go check them out. The Whites of West Virginia. I gotta go check them out. Why would people be picking on them? People are mean. Potato, don't be changing me. That's right, Potato. We got your back. It has been very consuming, Science Girl. I am the one and only potato. That's right. All right, guys. Like I said, I didn't come on for nothing. I just came on to bullshit with you all for a little bit. I'm probably gonna curl up and find something on Discovery ID because, well, I'm kind of tired of the drama. I, okay, and I have to say this, and I don't mean to be mean, but you have to go look at Wendy V's community post, and I think Tally made it, and it is funny. I don't care what anybody says; it's funny, and it would be funny if it was made about me or I don't have the link, Rebel Rose and Science Girl. I guess you just look up the Whites of West Virginia. That's what I'm gonna do. Protect the tots. That's right. Like I said, I didn't come on to change the world. I just came on to make sure they don't change the potato. So you guys have they're very country mountain style people. Yes. Yes. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay. You're a good Joe. You get to stay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go check out the Whites of West Virginia. Like I said, I didn't come on to do anything but bore ass for a few minutes, try to lighten the mood around here a little bit. Hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday night. I hope you're cozy. The weather has broke a little bit, but it's gonna get cold again. Rainy here, but at least it's warm. Um, Try to stay out of the line of fire. That's what I'm trying to do. The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. There you go, guys. Why am I not seeing what True Seeker Knows is saying? Oh, sorry, guys, helping a lost dog out right now. I don't think he should go back to owners. Hubby is holding dude down, waiting for cops. This poor dog is not going with. You go, True Seeker Knows. You go. Now I feel like I got to stay on until the cops get there. Oh, good. Record them, True Seeker Knows, and we'll go to your channel and look at it. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Everybody go to True Seeker Knows and check it out. Film it. Yes, let's get it on film. Let's show the world who this creep is that doesn't deserve a dog. I don't even know what y'all caught him doing. But if he's hurting a dog, he needs to be outed. Just do the potato. Yes. One potato, two potato. All right, guys. I love you all. I appreciate you supporting my channel. I'll have an update. Well, Lolly goes to the bed on the 3rd. So, dog is staying with me. I'm not giving in. Good for you, Truth Seeker. Gotta videotape it so we can all run over there and see it. So, guys, if I don't talk to you soon, I will at least give you all an update on Lolly and stand for what's right. And what's right is Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head and anything in between. Science Girl's going to post the link on her channel to the Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Good, Truth Seeker. Good. Thank you. Badass. Good for you. Guys, again, I appreciate your support my channel. Just wanted to come on and have a few giggles before the shit shows all get started tonight. So, y'all have a good night. Have a good start to your week. And I'll see you guys around the tubes.